So this anesthesia went to the top. She was trekking, reached to the mountain, and then she got scared. She was full of anxiety. She was crying. And suddenly she remembered the principle. So the moment she recalled those principles in her head, she told me that she became calm. So when they all came down from the mountain, Anastasia apologized to everyone that, I was crazy, I was reacting without any reason, because reaction has no reason. It was a part of the delusion. I realized, I apologized. There is no reason to be apologized, but she realized. That is the way to live our life. She's a wonderful girl like you. You can attend our Mondays and Thursdays session at 8 a.m. I told you, if you like. You can tell me, I send you the invitation so you can attend. Oh, you can chant one mantra there before all. So whenever you feel that you are ready, we can do that.
Okay.
So there is no reason to be sad in any situation, in any condition, in any relationship outside. But the moment we become sad, angry, and agitated, we should think, we should apply these principles, and the sadness will go away. Are you sad?
No.
No. Okay. So let us close your eyes. We will do the one practice in this session, and in the second session, we will understand and go deeper. So, eyes are closed. Adjust and align your body in any posture, in any position. Consciously, you are adjusting, aligning your hip joints, your knees, and eyes are closed gently. Hands are placed either on the knees or together, one palm over the other, whatever you feel comfortable. So now, with that eyes closed, move the mind on the neck joint. So when you move the mind on the neck joint, you need not to move but see and check. If you feel comfort, that is it. And we're moving the mind on the different joints in order to help the mind to experience the sensation, comfort, and steadiness. Why? So that we can move the mind deeper inside us in a deeper and a higher meditative state. So these are the preparatory steps. Mind is moving to the shoulder joints, be there. So when I say be there, you keep looking at the shoulder joints. You are there, and you feel the sensation. Yes, you feel the sensation. There is a sense of comfort. If the comfort is not there, then you have to check it. Why the comfort is not there? You pay more attention to that joint, but if you feel comfort, just move the mind on the hip joint. Sensation, comfort, and steadiness. the entire body. Your mind is looking the entire body mentally. All the joints, the neck joint, the shoulders, elbows and the wrist. And experience sensation, comfort and steadiness. Why the comfort and the steadiness are not maintained? Because of the mind. Oh, because of the mind, yes. Now, even if I feel the pain in the body, yes. Steadiness is not maintained because mind is living unconsciously, mind is living habitually and unconsciously. So what happens when we look again the body again and again? The mind rise in consciousness, sensation, comfort and steadiness prevails. And the second preparatory step, I always say, being carefree. Our mind knows the computer screen, you for me, and the space all around you and the room, all are different and separate from you. But we do not realize the thoughts that enters into the mind are also separate from us. When we do not realize these thoughts are separate from us, we become the thought. No, 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 I never become the thought. No, when you say I have a pain, so that is the thought, and the pain is in the body, not in you. So that's how we become together. That is known as an identification, or attachment, or emotional dependence. So being carefree helps us to separate all the thoughts that are entering into the mind and leaving from us. So I have been saying that any thought, let the thought come, let the thought go, let the thought stay. We are aware that we are none of these thoughts. Like what? Like the traffic is moving on the highway, you are standing across a road, and the thoughts are moving, coming. That is meaning being carefree. So when we are separate from these thoughts, that unwanted, unwelcome thought enters into our mind, we can go deeper easily. And now internal chanting, Sarvesham Swastir Bhavatu, Sarvesham Swastir Bhavatu. 3 times. Sarvesham Swastir Bhavatu. You already know that meaning. May there be a well-being. After the meaning, we see the knowledge. Ask yourself, what do we want? The common thing that we want is the well-being. You want well-being, I want well-being, dad wants well-being, mom, siblings, friends, enemies, mosquito. Everyone wants to be in the state of well-being. So well-being is common. No, but I don't get it because we are not going deeper. We are not searching that state of the well-being deeper inside. First, we have to search inside. That is what the mantra says. Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu. Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu. Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu. May there be peace for all. Any and every living being. We have to see mentally that our dad and our mom, our parents and forefathers, siblings, everyone is seeking peace. So we should remind ourselves we follow the Eastern wisdom, so our way of seeking is calm and peace. But those who have not studied Eastern wisdom, they want to seek peace by anger, by agitation, by sadness, by reaction. Not possible. It will never happen. It will never happen, yes. Oh, so I should never be sad, angry, agitated. Yes. That is the message our master gives. And second message is that the peace is a common factor. Everyone loves peace, everyone wants to be in peace and calm and relaxed all the time. Why they do not live in peace? Because they have a wrong approach. They want peace by anger, agitation, reaction, pleasure, excitement. We want peace by moving the mind within. Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu. Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu. Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu. Meaning, may there be completeness for all. But then we have to think completeness is within us. We are complete. But the mind says, no, you are not complete. Then the mind says you will be complete if you have this much of money, if you have this much of palace. So it starts seeking and desiring outside. So when it is desiring outside, the mind gets attached to the things and objects outside. Oh, so the attachment brings the emotional dependence. Emotional dependence causes the delusion. Delusion is ignorance. Ignorance causes the suffering. That is why we continue to live in sadness, anger, agitation, duality, conflict. So what the Eastern wisdom says, you are already complete. You are 100%. But how do you find it? Go within, in the cave of your heart. So what exactly we are doing by chanting the mantra? We are replacing trillions of the thoughts that are unwelcome, uninvited. More and more we chant mentally, better it is for our mind. Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu. Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu. Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu. May there be auspiciousness for all. So what is that auspiciousness? Why auspiciousness? Because if we live in the moment of auspiciousness, the mind will not make an entry of the wrong notion, delusion, anger and hesitation in our day-to-day living. Is that so? Yes, try this. So that auspicious means from moment to moment I'm living in calmness and peace. That is the aspiration of every individual on this earth. And we are learning how to get onto this. So now, after replacing crazy thoughts with the mantra thoughts, now this mind is ready to go within. But the mind tends to move outside, so we will do the active step. So just casually, you are looking inside the heart, looking inside the cave of your heart in the space, and there you start dropping gently Om Shanti mentally. Om Shanti, you looking into the space. Om Shanti. There is a little space between, and then when you look inside, you will find, you will get a glimpse that the peace is already within. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Every time you are dropping Om Shanti, you are dropping Om Shanti, your mind dropping Om Shanti, the mind is going deep inside the heart. So you only see the space when you drop Om Shanti. You see that we don't take help of outer music, etc., etc. But if you want to give a class, obviously you can use that. But gradually you have to bring others to a clear understanding that nothing outside can help us to meditate. Om Shanti, Om Shanti. Om Shanti, Om Shanti. Om Shanti. We are doing a higher meditation practice to help the mind to go very deep. Let us see what happens. Every time you're saying Om Shanti, the mind moves deep inside the cave of your heart. Every time you're saying Om Shanti, the mind is able to perceive and experience infinite darkness in the space. And now continue with the Om Shanti and also start breathing quick, short, and the gentle breathing through both the nostrils into the rib cage. The rib cage expands and contracts. And stop this. Continue with the Om Shanti. So, this is an active step where you are breathing, and the passive step is you are dropping Om Shanti deep inside the cave of your heart with awareness that Om is a symbol of the real self and Shanti is the peace. And see whether you feel your mind has gone deep inside. Sometimes the mind wants to go out. When it wants to go out, then this mind starts scattering outside. And now start breathing little deep, silent and slow. The breath goes into the belly, then goes into the rib cage, the chest. Body is steady when you exhale. The breath comes out of the belly and then into the rib cage, so the belly contracts through the rib cage. So we have to follow 5-point awareness. As you inhale, the mind moves inside the right arm from the shoulder to the fingertips, and you are singing mentally Om Shanti, looking into the space. As you breathe out, mind moves from the fingertips inside to the shoulder, looking into the space. Om Shanti. And see, you will experience tingling, freezing of the body, numbness. You will experience the infinite space. All these experiences are good. So no need to worry about tingling, freezing the body, numbness. You are simply doing the deep silent, slow breathing. Mind is moving with the breath and you are dropping Om Shanti. You're singing almost. Om Shanti. I'm making this practice intensive. So if you do the practice at least for 4 weeks, you will find that you have become totally new person that cannot be attacked by anxiety, duality, conflict. Shanti. With a deep silence, slow breath in the state of steadiness in the body, you may experience tingling, heat, cold, freezing, infinite space. Be with it. Now inside the left arm, as you inhale, mind moves inside the left arm from the shoulder, looking into the space and singing Om Shanti, reaching to the fingertips. As you exhale, the mind moves from the fingertips inside with the breath in the space, singing Om Shanti, reaching to the shoulder. And you're not in a hurry, you do it calmly and gently. No worries, I'm here with you. Om Shanti. We are going for a longer but intensive practice. Intensive means that you're doing it regularly. You will find intense changes in our behavior and attitude. It becomes more calm, more alert, more aware. Now inside the right leg, As you inhale, deep silence, slow, mind moves with the breath from the right side of the waist inside to the thighs, knees, and calf of the right leg, reaching to the toes, singing mentally Om Shanti. As you exhale, mind moves from the toes, tips to the right side of the waist. You will experience as if the world outside disappeared, and that's good. I'm with you. In the state of steadiness of the body, mind moves with a deep silence, slow breathing inside the right leg, singing mentally Om Shanti into the space, gathers the mind within that is scattered outside in millions of directions. Now inside the left leg in the same way, in the state of the steadiness in the body, mind moves with a deep silent slow breath inside the left leg, from the left side of the waist to the toes, singing Om Shanti, looking into the space, breath returns, mind also moves from the toes to the left side of the waist, singing Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Every time you sing with a deep silent slow breath, moving the mind inside, this mind will go deeper and deeper and deeper. Shanti. With a deep silence, slow breath, and the state of steadiness in the body, they all work together to move the mind within. Now inside the spine, as you inhale, move the mind from the crown of the head down to the spine, reaching to the tailbone, singing mentally Om Shanti with the breath. As you exhale, in the steadiness of the body, the mind rises with the breath from the tailbone in the spine to the crown of the head, singing mentally Om Shanti, looking into the space. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Now we are looking inside the cave of the heart. We go deep inside. When we see the space, we simply drop Om Shanti and then we continue to live in the state of nothingness. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Bringing your mind on the right hand, your mind on the left hand. Lift your Buddha palms, place it on your eyes. Open the eyes inside. Know your experiences and bring the hands down. I could see your smile, my young friend. How are you?
Good.
Good?
Yeah.
You remained awake throughout the practice?
Yeah, just at the end, I was like,
It was like
do nothing. I always sometimes.
doze off.
Yeah.
But I could see you are so sweet and you are becoming wise. Do you remember? You did the practice for almost 45 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So it is good that you should do the practice with at least on alternate days, this practice. And you will see that your mind changes. You have already changed a lot, but your mind will continue to change behavior, attitude, response, which has an element of calmness and peace, not sadness or anxiety or reaction. Now, are you sad because siblings have gone to the school?
No.